Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Imo. Details of Ihedioha'S Supreme Court appeal against Uzodinma. We know that this has been ongoing since the governor of the state, the former Imo State Governor, Ihedioha, has prayed the Supreme Court to set aside the judgment it delivered on January 14th, which nullified his election. The court had declared Hope Uzodinma of the All Progressive Congress APC as the winner of the March 9 governorship election in the state. Ihedioha and the People Democratic Party PDP filed their application through their lawyer, Chief Kanu San, to Section 6 of the 1999 Constitution as amended and Section 22 of the Supreme Court Act 2004. They said that the Apex Court was misled into giving that judgment, describing the Apex Court's judgments as a non-entity, and asked that the decision be set aside. They claimed that Governor Uzodinma and his party fundamentally misled the Apex Court into holding that 213,495 votes were unlawfully executed from the votes they scored in the governorship election held on March 9, 2019. They recalled that Uzodinma, while under cross-examination, admitted that he was the person who computed the result that gave him the 213,495 votes alleged to have been executed from his total votes in the election and not INEC. The fundamental nature of the additional votes were demonstrated by the fact that the total votes cast as shown in the first appeal response computerized was more than the total number of votes accredited for the election, and in some polling units more than the total number of the registered voters. The fraud was also demonstrated by the fact that the results computed by the first Apex respondent show only the votes of the first applicant and the first applicant response without simplifying the votes scored by the other 68 candidates who participated in the election. The judgment is nullified, ought to be set aside because it was given per unit, meaning the previous court judgment failed to pay attention to relevant statutory provision or proceedings. That the judgment is nullified and not to be accepted, having been delivered without jurisdiction, the noted Ihedioha and PDP also said that by exhibition, the total number of votes accredited for the election was 823,743, while the total valid vote cast was 731,485. They pointed out that the conclusion of 213,695 votes for the first applicant responded made the total number of votes cast at the election to be more than the total number of votes accredited for the election. The applicant among the grounds argued that the majority judgment of the Court of Appeal dismissing Ihedioha'S petition as incompetent continued to subline and the rule of law. The decision was not considered by the next Apex Court. Well, people, the drama still continues in the States. Like we know, on the 14th of January, the judge passed a sentence that the governor he didn't win the election, that the APC applicant won the election. The person of Hope, Uzodinma, they said he won the election of the All Progressive Congress as against the Ihedioha'S, the People Democratic Party candidate. He is appealed himself, and his people from the PDP sector has came together, and they made an appeal, to the Supreme Court to rule against what the court has what the lower court has first of all ruled, that Ihedioha'S should be returned as the governor. But guess what? Imo State, we want you to please be the ones to be the judge. You are the ones who voted. You're the ones who know who really is your governor. PDP, APC is just a scam in Nigeria, really. Both parties are there for their own good. And we know that this Buhari's thing, looking for a state to make a scapegoat, what they did is that they said some states were taken to court, and then they uphold the judgment of some states to allow PDP to rule. Of course, they will not say APC won all through. It will be very obvious, I don't know who really won in this case, but the case the government is saying is that the total number of people that registered for the vote, when calculated with what the governor said he got and the other governor, the number he got was so much more than the total number of people that registered for the application, registered to vote. So in that case, they declared that his vote does not add up, and that his winning was nullified, and so the case was ruled against him. It was really a shock to him, because Ihedioha'S did not see it coming, and they declared Hope the new governor, and they gave him the certificate of office to say that he won the election. This is ongoing right now in Imo State. I would like to hear from people in Imo. What do you really think is going on? Do you think that the government has judged correctly, or you think that it was misjudged, that Ihedioha'S won, or the PDP party, APC party is trying to favor their own people? You are the one in the midst of all this. You know who should really be your governor. Please leave me a comment at the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. At Apple Line Media, we are here to keep you up to date with all the happenings in Nigeria and around the world. You are important and your voice counts. Don't forget that your voice cannot be silenced. You are one in a million, and whatever you say counts. So please don't let anybody make you feel that you don't have a voice. Of course you do. And you may think, oh, it's just me. No, no, no. The more you lend your voice, the louder you become. One of the ways you can lend your voice is by supporting us. We, the media, we are here to actually make the world know what is going on in Nigeria. We are here to make sure that the world understand and hear the voice of what is going on in Nigeria. Don't forget that the world is now a global village, and whatever we say, whatever we are putting on the internet travels all around the nations of the world. So you can't say I don't have anything to say, or it's not my business. No, you can't say that. The world has gone beyond that. So my people, please support us by liking, sharing, clicking on the notification button so you can be up to date with all our latest news. We are here to keep you up to date. Knowledge, they say, is power. So we want to empower you so that you can rightly give judgment and you can rightly decide and say this is what it is, so that the truth can be heard. Please always stand on the side of truth. Don't stay with Always stand on the side of truth so that you can effectively say the right thing every time, and Nigeria will be a better place. Thank you very much for listening. Have a lovely and a wonderful day. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.